Have you ever felt like you're walking a path that no one else can understand? Like you're on a journey that is so uniquely yours, yet you often feel alone, misunderstood, or even rejected? If you've ever been told that you're too much or not enough, or that your dreams are impossible, this video is for you. It's not easy being the person who doesn't fit into the mold. When you try to follow your own truth, people around you might question your choices, dismiss your ideas, or label you as different. But here's the truth: you are not lost. You're exactly where you need to be. In this video, we'll talk about the power of being misunderstood and how that feeling can actually be the greatest gift of all. We'll dive deep into why your journey, no matter how lonely or difficult it may seem, is leading you exactly where you're meant to go. So stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll see that your path is not a burden. It's a blessing. You were never meant to fit in. From the moment you were born, the world began trying to shape you into a version of yourself that fits a specific mold. You've felt it your whole life. People telling you to behave a certain way, to be like everyone else, to follow the crowd. But inside, you've always known that you're not like everyone else. You've probably experienced moments where you felt out of place. You looked around and wondered, why does this all seem so easy for them but so hard for me? Maybe you've tried to conform in the past, only to find that the more you tried to fit in, the more you felt like you were losing yourself. Here's the truth: you were never meant to fit in. You weren't born to follow the status quo or to blend into the background. You were born to stand out. Your soul has a unique blueprint, a calling that can't be ignored. And yes, that calling might make you feel different. It might make you feel like you're walking a path that others can't understand. But that's the very reason you're destined for greatness. The world needs people like you, people who challenge norms, people who refuse to play by the rules. Your difference is not something to be hidden. It's something to be embraced. The more you lean into your individuality, the more you will start to understand your true power. So, if you're feeling out of place right now, know that it's not a sign you're lost. It's a sign that you're on the right path. 2. You have a divine purpose. I want you to know something powerful. You are not here by accident. Your presence in this world, in this moment, is part of a greater plan. Your life has meaning, and you have a divine purpose, one that only you can fulfill. Maybe you've questioned your purpose before. Maybe you've wondered if you're really on the right path, especially when the road feels difficult or unclear. It can be hard to believe in something greater when you're constantly facing challenges, or when the people around you don't understand why you do what you do. But here's the thing: your divine purpose isn't about immediate rewards or recognition. It's not about fitting into other people's expectations. It's about the impact you are destined to make in the world, even if you can't see it yet. Think about the greatest leaders, the visionaries, the artists, and the innovators. None of them had an easy journey. They all faced resistance. They were all misunderstood at some point. But it was their commitment to their purpose, despite the hardships, that changed the world. You are no different. You have a calling. The obstacles you face, the people who doubt you, the moments when you feel lost, all of this is part of your journey. It's helping you grow into the person you need to be to fulfill your divine purpose. So, don't doubt your purpose. Trust it. And remember, the world might not recognize it now, but eventually they will see the impact you're here to make. 3. The resistance you face is the fuel you need. You've probably experienced resistance in your life, whether from people, circumstances, or even within yourself. It's uncomfortable, isn't it? It makes you question your path. It makes you want to give up and take the easy route. But here's what you need to understand. Resistance is not your enemy. It's your fuel. When you face opposition, it's a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Resistance is the universe's way of testing you, strengthening you, and preparing you for something greater. Every challenge, every person who doubts you, every setback you encounter is designed to build your resilience and deepen your commitment to your vision. Think about it. Every major achievement in history was preceded by resistance. The greatest innovators, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most profound spiritual leaders, they all faced immense opposition. And what made them different was that they didn't give up. So don't shy away from resistance. Embrace it. Welcome it. The more you face and overcome resistance, the closer you get to your true purpose. The world might not understand your fight right now, but one day they will admire your strength. Your energy is transformational. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift? Whether people were drawn to you or kept their distance, your presence likely had an impact. That's because your energy is transformational. Whether you're aware of it or not, your energy is one of your most powerful gifts. When you walk into a space, you bring an energy with you that has the power to uplift, to challenge, or to inspire. Some people will resonate with it, while others will feel uncomfortable or even repelled by it. And that's okay. Your energy forces people to confront their own truths. It challenges them to think bigger, to act differently, or to question their assumptions. Some will embrace it, while others will try to ignore it. But no matter their reaction, your energy is doing its work. Think of it this way. You are a mirror, reflecting to others parts of themselves that they may not be ready to face. And while some may reject that reflection, the right people will recognize it and be drawn to it. The key is to stop hiding your light. When you embrace your unique energy, you create the conditions for transformation, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. 5. Confrontation is your strength, not your burden. When you're on a unique path, you'll inevitably encounter situations that require you to confront others, whether it's calling out injustice, challenging an idea, or standing up for what you believe in. Confrontation is often part of the journey. But here's what people often get wrong. Confrontation is not about creating conflict. It's about clarity. When you confront a situation, you bring light to the darkness. You make the unseen seen. You allow space for truth to come to the surface. For many people, this can be uncomfortable. They don't want to face the truth, especially if it challenges their own beliefs or forces them to grow. But for you, confrontation is an opportunity. It's a way to express your truth, to stand firm in your values, and to challenge the status quo. It's how you inspire change and open doors for growth, both for yourself and for others. Think about the greatest leaders in history. They weren't afraid of confrontation. They faced it head-on, knowing that their willingness to speak up could change the world. You don't need to shrink away from conflict or criticism. Use it to strengthen your resolve and propel your mission forward. 6. Vulnerability is your superpower. Many people think that to succeed, you need to have it all together, to always appear strong, to never show weakness. But the truth is, vulnerability is your superpower. When you're vulnerable, you open yourself to authentic connections. You allow others to see the real you. Not the polished version, but the raw, imperfect, human version. And in doing so, you give them permission to do the same. Being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes courage to share your fears, your doubts, your failures, But it's in that vulnerability that you find your greatest strength. It's through vulnerability that you connect with others on a deep, meaningful level. By sharing your story, your struggles, and your triumphs, you allow others to see that they are not alone in their own journey. You provide hope. You provide inspiration. Your vulnerability can heal, can lift others up, and can create a ripple effect of change. So, don't hide your true self. Embrace your vulnerability. It's your greatest asset. Trust the process. You're exactly where you need to be. It's easy to feel lost, especially when it seems like others have their lives all figured out while you're still trying to make sense of yours. You might question if you're on the right path, if you've made the right choices, or if your dreams are even possible. But trust this, you are exactly where you need to be. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, every step, every challenge, and every setback is preparing you for something greater. You're being shaped, refined, and guided. The universe has a way of putting you exactly where you need to be at the right time, even when you don't see it. Every part of your journey, both the good and the bad, has been a part of your growth. It's all necessary for your evolution. Even the painful moments are guiding you toward your ultimate purpose. So, don't rush the process. Trust it. You are unfolding exactly as you should be. You are on the right path. Conclusion. If this message resonated with you, take a moment right now to take action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this message with someone who might need it. Together, we can create a community of empowerment and transformation. Thank you for watching. Remember, you are powerful, you are worthy, and you are exactly where you need to be. Let's rise together. Keep shining your light.